Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I have a Gemini Moon, so I completely relate to Gemini. Those intuitively guided, welcome everyone. We are, by the way, this is a reading for January 2022. The time is fluid. Though we do want to talk about real quick before we move into the reading. You know, when I do a reading, I want you to know is everything, and then get into the cards and messages from our guide. So we're moving, or 2022 is the year of the lovers. Gemini, that is your card, right? It's the year of the lovers. We just moved from 2021, which was the year of the Hierophant. So 2021 really was about questioning our belief systems, questioning, getting deep within ourselves, coming back to our true selves. And I feel like there's a reason, and that is to move into the year of the lovers. That's what I'm going to start calling it, the year of the lovers. So I feel like for this year, like when you truly wish for something, the entire universe conspires to get it for you, to bring it to you, for you to have it. So when you truly wish for something, the universe is doing everything it can to bring it to you. And then, I get these things as I'm shuffling your cards. The desire to develop, I feel like this is a year where many, not just Geminis, many are going to have a desire to really develop a relationship, something true, something lasting, that type of thing. But then you have to go back. I feel like I even wrote this stuff down and I put an arrow. Like the second I had that thought, it's like my guides were saying, okay, well, when you truly wish for something, the entire universe conspires for you to have it. And then I wrote, be willing to be in the unknowing and in the trusting. So the unknowing, I just feel like it's saying, when I put it out there to the universe, what I want. And again, this can be love. This can be relationship in work. It can be anything. It's the year of the lovers. Anyways, let's get into your reading now. So we're going to start with Mother Mary. You guys know everything is pre-shuffled. This is an oracle deck. And let's begin. So taking the information we know, and now moving into what we don't know, what we need to know, what we're allowed to know, what we should know. We have truth. You got two, by the way. Truth. Looks like the light's not so great on it. Truth. I am lovingly honest with myself and others. Wow. I always love it when this comes out, signs, because that means they're going to be very clear. And maybe you only find them within your own truth, right? Maybe I'm looking for signs that, have nothing to do with what the universe or divine feels would benefit me. Well, where are those signs at? This is saying if you live in your truth, you can trust the signs. So I love that. That means that this is going to be a very guided time for you. I'm doing January, but I feel like I'm doing your year, to be honest. I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continuously sends. I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continuously sends. Okay, we'll read those in the end. There's a reason why I do that, because, it's just very, very profound. We're going to use the Tarot Dreams. Pre-shuffled. Feels very dark in my room today. I don't know why. Okay. Truth and signs. Remember what I said earlier, when you truly wish for something, the entire universe conspires to bring it to you. And the desire to develop a relationship, it means, you know, I feel like 5 was really about ourselves and getting ourselves to a certain vibration that allows you to have what it is you truly want, right? You know, like what I was saying earlier, maybe the vibration was in meeting the request, and now that the vibration is meeting the request, hello. All right, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a king of action. We have the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is your signs. You know, it's like, I want to say your higher self sending your human self signs, but I feel it's so much more, how do I say this, like heavenly or divinely. You know, like my higher self is sitting in heaven, so to speak, and is sending my human self the signs. You know, I feel our intuition, the more we can make it our GPS, sometimes the easier life becomes. We have the Knight of Swords. This can be some type of communication coming your way. And then we have the Devil. Could be card of Capricorn. Well, it is a card of Capricorn. Can be a Capricorn. Okay, we have cards everywhere. We have the 7 of Cups. Some of you may be questioning whether this king is good for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like I'm learning how to use my intuition here. I'm learning how to make decisions based upon my intuition, and maybe not based upon, like, you know, like I don't allow myself to get into an emotional nature over it. What do I mean by that? Doesn't mean that you don't enjoy it, or there can't be something good, but I feel like maybe I'm using a very logical, it's like I'm using my logical mind and my intuition. That's how I want to make my decisions. But nonetheless, I do feel like there is a decision here. We have the Sun, card of Leo. I notice a lot of readings getting a lot of major arcanas. The Sun's great. This could be news from home, communication from, like, you know, an earlier time, from like a childhood place, or, you know, that type of thing. So there could be something that's coming in, and then we have, wow, the Knight of Wands. Wow. And then we have the Knight of Kings. So we have 3 knights out. You know, and what I feel about knights is they're on a mission. And it's like they're on the mission from the king or the queen. And they know they have to complete their mission. So they will complete their mission. You know, they may come up against roadblocks. But if they gotta wait, they wait. If they gotta climb over it, they climb over it. I feel like those are our knights. So we have one knight who seems to be bringing in some type of communication. I feel like this is, it's coming through your intuition. It's probably the signs that was talked about earlier. Then I have a knight that's coming in and very passionate. You know, it's almost like can feel a little chaotic because, you know, whew, like here I am. Is it good for me? Is it not good for me? The sun, though. You know, it's like this night has to travel through the energy of the sun. So I feel like in that energy, it, you know, and it's funny because that night is like, whoa. So maybe that is not the night that is meant to come in because I'm just noticing how it's like the sun is like illuminating, you know, the truth. And this night coming in seems to bring something, you know, where he does not, he or she does not want to travel through this energy of, you know, complete nakedness, revealing of oneself. Nope. It's interesting. It's connected to the devil. And I'm not looking at it as a Capricorn right now. I'm looking at it as more of, you know, the energy of, you know, it could be something that's very tempting. It's very tempting. It's almost like three people coming towards you. Well, this is the year of the lovers. But then we have this king down here. No, I'm sorry, this knight down here. And this knight is about love. This knight can come in and, yeah, it can like be a whirlwind type thing, but is it right for me? You know, is it any more than that? Listen, if that's all you want to have, you know what I mean? It's almost like a, I don't want to say like a quickie, but like a short-term love affair. But I think, you know, along with the end, it's like, that's what I, yeah, sure, I'll take that. But in the long run, I don't know, do I catch feelings type of things? But anyway, um, I almost don't feel like it's going to happen because I feel like the universe is protecting you, saying, you know, whatever night comes through must come through the energy of the sun, which is truth, illumination. Nothing is hidden in the sun, is bringing you a sense of warmth, you know, not cold. Um, so, you know, and this can be even a repeating pattern. Like it's what I've been attracted to, but not doing me any good. That type of thing. Because again, what you truly wish for, and I want you to think about that, truly wish for. It's not like I just want love, right? I want love that's going to be loyal. I want love that wants to be there as much as I want to be there, right? I want truth and honesty in a relationship. And I don't think this person here could provide that. Not for long. It's almost like, you know, in the sack kind of thing. But other than that, I don't feel it. And I'm not even feeling fire sign. Like, I'm not going to say it's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel it's an energy of someone. But then again, we have this Knight of Cups down here. Some of you may, you know, you may not have had like any offers, and all of a sudden, three people come in, three in different directions, and you're thrown kind of like in this whirlwind. What do I do? What do I do? You know, they could be for different things, but this night is about love, and it is about bringing you emotional fulfillment. Okay, let's keep going. Why did I stop? Okay, well, this was the first card out. We have the six, what do I have? The Six of Cups. Six of Cups. We have the Hierophant, Faith. Card of Taurus. We have Taurus and Leo connected. We have the Eight of Swords. You know what? in a way, I don't mind that Eight of Swords being there because it kind of is like protection from, I just feel like from someone or something that would not serve you. Matter of fact, I feel like it would pull you down into lower energy and almost like you would feel trapped there. So in a way, I feel like the universe is helping you. Now, this could be someone you already know, right? It could be a pattern with someone. Um, and by the way, the Six of Cups can talk about someone of our past, someone that, when I think of, I have happy memories of. It puts a smile on my face. This night is coming right from this energy, and I don't feel like it's this night up here. I feel like it's completely different. You may be someone who, says to yourself, well, divorce, maybe this is talking about a divorce is against, it's not really, my religion frowns upon it or something like that. And I feel like take another look at that, because I feel like if it's something that keeps you or keeps pulling you into this lower energy, first of all, that's a lesson right there. Like, why do I allow myself to keep going there? And then there's a sense when I'm there being trapped, when that's also an illusion. So what was I going to say? I don't even know. Anyways, I just don't think, you know, like my God would judge that, because I think you have a right to be truly happy. So, okay, what else am I holding? Look at that, the Two of Swords. We'll put that with the Eight of Swords. I feel like, again, if this is decision-based, pray about it. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Um, you know, quiet your mind, close your eyes, and then listen. Ask for signs, and then be open to them. Because with the Eight and Two of Swords, it's like, look at her, she's got the blindfold on. It's funny, I just thought of someone, I wish I could remember your name, but I feel like you're a friend. But you said like you clean while you listen to me. So I know some don't see the actual pictures, and that's okay. But she's got a blindfold on. So it can be something I don't want to be honest about with myself, because Eight is about self. It's almost like the universe is saying to someone, listen, we're doing our part by, maybe sometimes it's like the tower, like maybe ending something, but then I keep going back to it. So I can't blame the universe on that, right? Because I feel like the signs are being sent, but when there's a blindfold on, like, still I could pick up on them intuitively. You know what I mean? Like, there's always help. Doesn't matter where you're at. Like in the Eight of Swords, building that wall of protection around you. Yet I feel like in a way, this is the first time I think I've ever read this card like this. I feel like this is the universe also putting this protection around you, and I feel like it's against a certain type of energy that wants to come in, but I don't know that it ever makes it, because I feel like, again, I don't know that they can travel through that energy of the Sun of Truth. You know what I mean? Especially the Hierophant right below it. Like, if you're coming towards me at this point in my life, I feel like this is what I want this year. If you're coming towards me, come with an open heart, come with a willingness to be in love, all of that, this is not that. This feels like it is down here. But I still have kind of the question over it. I feel like the question is, I'm basing it on my past, on the cups that I've chosen before, and you know, 9 out of 10 times I feel like I choose the wrong cup. Well, the Page of Pentacles right next to it gives you an opportunity to learn, truly learn real knowledge, like wisdom, but in your for your physical world. So it's almost like, if there's patterns within myself, you get to see them. Allow yourself to see them, right? Allow yourself to see the truth, because first of all, I feel like for someone out there, it's like it's not like you feel like it's going to be bad, and I feel like it's going to be the opposite. But we're looking at it from different perspectives. We have the Four of Wands. To me, the Four of Wands is about building one's own foundation, making one's own foundation strong. I'm thinking of the 2-2 all of a sudden, like the 2 twos coming together, perhaps. I also feel it's not in reverse, but it can be the energy of like hanging on to like it can only be my way type of energy, and being more open. Okay, let's bring in the Gilded Tarot and let's get deeper. Let's figure this out. I feel like I've already figured it out, but maybe let's get more details. Like, tell me more about this King of Wands. We're going to look at the top line, which is the King of Wands, the High Priestess, your intuition. Remember, she's the second person that the Fool comes across on their journey in the Tarot. First is the Magician, the power of who you are, right? The tools that you possess within yourself, whether you feel it or not, you do. And I feel like that can come from even past lifetimes. Like, you don't lose that. That comes with you. It carries over. So anyways, and then we have the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Devil. So I want to know a little more. I want to know more. It's funny because I feel like there's this King of Wands, and then there's everyone else. But the King of Wands is also in line with the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. What it feels like? It feels like, in some way, this king, now it can be a queen also, is very good for me. I feel like, like all of a sudden I feel like a little girl. Like I can be giddy and happy and laugh. But I feel like also like this king keeps me proactive at the same time. Like has my best interest in heart, but I have to have my own best interest in heart also. We have the Eight of Wands. Fast moving energy. This is also your intention though. This is very important. Like what I think about, I bring about. What did I write earlier? When you truly wish for something, the entire universe conspires for you to have it. So I feel like through the energy of the High Priestess and this page, this is where your intentions go out. And maybe that's why I feel here. It's almost like it's almost like it can't come towards you. And I think that's a good thing. Because this energy that you're sending out into the universe is coming from you. It's like it's coming from your inner child, your inner being, And I feel that inner being part of you, which I know some of us are like, I don't even know, does it really exist? But I'm feeling that there's a part where it's like unencumbered and almost like the full, and therefore I throw my intention from that energy. Wow, I feel like that can only bring you beautiful things back. Okay, this could also be someone else who's, you know, either thinking of you or someone who also wants to be in that same type of energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. So 2022 is the 6th year. Six of Pentacles. You know, I feel like I love the Six of Pentacles energy. You know, well, I don't even have to talk about the negative because it's not in the reverse. This is a very loving and giving type energy. I often feel, you know, you're abundant enough in this energy. By the way, I did feel about your money for 2022. Like, I feel like in the beginning of the year, you're going to see it multiply, let's say. I feel like, but the third quarter can be difficult. I don't want you to be nervous about that, but I think why I'm saying it is, you know, so if I can put, like, don't spend lavishly, thinking that it will, you know, I know what it means because I've been there myself, you know, where you go from one point down to like, whoa, now I'm scraping to get by. I don't think you're going to that point, but I just want to say, because I feel like the ability to build, to grow in that area, I feel is great. And I also feel like, you with the Six of Pentacles, that must talk about some of you even giving, right? You're giving back. You're helping the underdog. Listen, it doesn't have to be with your money. It could be through your words. I also feel it's a time when soulmates are about, like, they're everywhere. You know, we have all different kinds of soulmates. We gotta remember that. They're not just lovers. Some are, I don't know, I always feel like I probably have a guide who used to be a butcher in a deli, because I often, when I think of guides, that pops forward for me. But I also feel like so does someone else. So, I don't know what my point was. Okay, well, we have the Two of Cups, but it's in reverse. Coming over the Devil. And I know Capricorn's like, why is my card, you know, I'm the same as Scorpio, you know, Death card, but it's the meaning in there, you know, it's finding the balance of the light and the dark, not allowing the dark to trap us within it, right? It's when things feel tempting, but that doesn't mean in any way is it good for us. And, you know, I have to be honest, I feel like this is a good thing that it's coming in reverse, because I feel like it's talking about someone, or maybe doesn't even have to be someone. Maybe it's just talking about you just haven't met. You just haven't met me yet. That's not how it goes. There's a song, You Just Haven't Met Me Yet. Michael Bublé, I think. You just haven't met me yet. I almost want to remember that, because I think I'm going to call that your title. You just haven't met me yet. And that's what I feel in the Two of Cups. Like, you just haven't met me yet, though I thought I have. I thought I was with I thought certain people were soulmates. But maybe not. Maybe they were karmic. You know, we want other people to pay their karma, well, we also have to pay ours. And I don't know what that means, other than I feel like, you know, I feel like if we look at it like, man, I can learn a lot. about myself out of this situation. You know, here I've been calling so-and-so, or, you know, in my life, certain people, you know, my soulmate, the one I'm meant to be with, but yet that's not what's returned to me. Well, then no way is that meant to be what, you know, all that you can have. Let's put it that way. So I don't mind it being in reverse at all. I don't think it eliminates it. It just, to me, it's just saying not there yet. We have the Star. It's kind of beautiful. This is about your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. You know, I often feel in the Star like, you know, like she's feeding her own intention into this river, right? Into this water that then flows, that brings me my desires, right? She's putting her own intention in there. And so, you know, and there's nothing selfish about this. I feel like this is about a time. I feel like this is the year for you, where you're bringing some real wishes to fruition. And I say you, but know that the universe, let's say, is right behind you, because, you know, here's the signs, and all these signs, they're based out of the truth. You have the sun, everything's illuminated, so anything that came towards you, though I almost feel like it can't, but if it does, let's say it puts on a false facade within that, you'll see it. Be real with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Take the blindfolds off and you'll see it. Even if you have a blindfold on, though, you know it. You feel it. And I feel like you are being protected. I really do. And I feel in such a beautiful, divine type way. But look at this. With the Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups right below it. And the Six of Cups over the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, you know, I feel like there's someone that, interesting, there's two sixes side by side. Huh. You know, what do I mean by that? I mean, I feel like there's two people in this situation individually, maybe hoping and wishing for the same thing. You know, this knight or this king also carries the Seven of Cups, as I feel like so do you. So both of you may, you know, you may be going through similar lessons. I know why you're being protected over here, because this feels right over here. Now, you didn't have to meet this person yet. You know, there's your title, right? I just haven't met you yet. This could be even the feeling of, like, you know, because this is like, I feel like cherished memories. Okay, I'm not taking all that. Okay, I'm taking you. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. You know, I feel like anything that's coming towards you, this is you using your logical mind. You know, I feel like for some of you, whether you are building something or you will be building something, and listen, it can come through your own communication. Almost like, you know, I'm showing others like what I had to go through, understanding that, you know, people I gave titles to didn't deserve those titles, or didn't deserve my time type of thing. So I don't know. But I feel like this is you coming from a much more logical, balanced, over this type of confusing type energy. I find you very balanced. Well, that's probably why we have the Empress. You know, I feel like you're changing and someone else may not be. Or someone else did not. You know, if this is something of the past that didn't work out, I feel like you are changing. I feel like you are becoming the empress within yourself, male or female. This is someone who understands life and doesn't let life pull it down, right? Like understands that, listen, there's no way I could get through this cycle that seems to want to keep coming back to me, that pulls me down without me seeing my part in it, right? There's just no way. I could, you know, because the Empress is like, you know, she understands that to get, you know, to bring out this energy within herself, um, I need to understand where I've been. I need to understand where I've been. And if any of you are using this knowledge of your life in any way or fashion, understand that I feel like it's being divinely guided. So trust in that also. You know, I feel like someone may not have given you a baby. And I'm sure this is just for one or two, but I feel like, you know, and maybe it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, maybe it's good. We have the King of Pentacles. First thing I think about the King of Pentacles is you both share Mercury. Well, if I'm looking at this as a Virgo. It's funny, I don't even know, like, is it actually stand for Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? I just put whatever I'm feeling on it. So, but I feel like that's what I'm picking up. Like you both share Mercury, and maybe that just means you both share similar earthly experiences. We have the Four of Swords. Huh. We have the Three of Cups. And look at that, Temperance. Temperance coming over the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Divine timing. Exactly what I said in the beginning of the reading. You know, here's the energy of the star. Don't we have two stars? I feel like there's two. But nonetheless, here's the energy of your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. Bringing them to, right? You don't have them just to have them, right? This is what you're putting out into the universe. Temperance is collecting it all. You know, putting it all together. I feel like Temperance, which is divine timing, divine energy. When I felt like you were being protected from something that is not good for you, here it is. Here is my confirmation. But it's also saying you yourself have the ability to know, just to know, you know, and not to allow life. I feel like Temperance is saying, you know, when do we, again, our vibration being what it is we want in the Empress's energy, wow. If you're manifesting love, wow. If you're manifesting a career, wow. Right? She's very creative. She's very loving. She's very nurturing. But she's very strong. She's very knowledgeable. Nothing really throws her. I feel like in the Empress's energy, almost like divine is like protecting you. Like anything that's not in your vibrational zone can't reach you. You know, it reminds me of like a vampire, and then the drapes being drawn, and the sun comes in. Okay, I don't know why. Anyway, here's a reason to celebrate. This is giving you a reason to celebrate. You know, I do feel like this is talking about like your life and your career. But I also definitely feel like it's talking about love. The Four of Cups between these two Sixes of Cups. That's kind of beautiful. You know, this could have been someone that I knew when I was younger and didn't work out, right? We were too young, we were too dumb, we were too, you know, all that. We were too fast moving, all of that. So, you know, okay, so be it, right? But the Four of Swords is saying, you know, we're healing all that, healing both. And, you know, in the Four Swords, you're laying upon your own sword. And that's what I feel over here is about. You're learning what this sword is for you and your part in it. Why? So you don't have to go back. The Empress doesn't go back. She doesn't go back. She looks at anything that comes into her life. Is it going to enhance me? Is it going to enhance the world? Or is it going to hurt the world? Is it going to hurt me? She's very clear. And again, I just feel like you just haven't met me yet. Even if you have met me, it all feels different. King of Pentacles is mirroring Temperance. And I feel like in this reading, you're like, this is not about signs. This is about energy. You know, when you think, I just popped in my head too, like when you think about the King of Pentacles, you do think about loyalty. You do think about honesty. They're in the upright. You know, it's funny, I'm a Virgo, and living with Virgo. And though we have like beautiful times together, boy, I realize what it's like to date a Virgo. What it's like to date another Virgo. You know what I mean? What it's like to date myself. It's shown to me. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. You know, I feel like anything I bring up with my own, in somehow you relate to it. So, okay, let's read the cards, and especially signs. Well, they're both important. Truth. Truth. You drew this card because some truth is being hidden. Most likely, you are the one hiding it from yourself. How do you really feel about your present situation? This card counsels you to take an honest inventory, admitting your most vulnerable feelings to yourself. If someone isn't being forthright with you, you'll know within your heart. The first person who comes to mind is probably involved in the dishonesty. Sometimes people aren't truthful because their fears of conflict make them people please. Other times, dishonesty stems from a lack mentality, arising when individuals believe that they have to take what they want because there's not enough to go around. Take the time to sit quietly in meditation and ask God and Holy Spirit to reveal the truth about your present situation. Although truth has a subjective component and opinions about the same situation will vary from person to person, there's a need for greater honesty in order to heal and resolve the present situation. Okay, wow, I felt that was deep. It's funny, I don't even remember the last time I've had that card. I don't remember reading those words. Okay, signs. I hope you stuck around to the end because I feel like, well, let's read the card. It'll say everything it needs to. This card is a message for you to pay close attention to the signs that come to you in answers to your prayers. These can include a song that you hear, words that you read, a sight that you see, a conversation you overhear, and so forth. The possibilities are unlimited. Signs tend to repeat themselves until you notice them and take some form of action. However, it's also possible to notice one the first time it presents itself. As you listen to these signs, you get a sense of heaven's continuous participation in your life, which helps you feel safer and more loved. You can also pray for clarification if you don't understand a sign. After all, Mother Mary and the angels want to clearly communicate their love to you. Beautiful. Guys, I loved your reading. I know that we're all in different places, you know, like mentally and emotionally and all that. So I know people see this in different ways, but I feel like your messages are going to come out. Um, I feel like some are beyond this and are now really coming to that complete understanding of everything. And I feel like that's the Empress, male or female, by the way, connected to Temperance. You know, and I feel like don't beat yourself up if life hasn't been great, if you don't feel like you're the Empress, if you don't know if you'll reach that status. If that's what you want, you will, right? It's already in you. But it takes experiences to really learn that. So, you know, what you call mistakes are really experiences to help you ultimately come to, you know, I feel like last year was really telling you all you need to know. It was a time of being very truthful with oneself, and I feel like this year, again, the year of the lovers. Um, so where my vibration is at is everything. Anyway, it's almost like unknowingly, I feel like you're gonna find love. Unknowingly, um, yeah, that's what I feel. Like I feel, put your intention out there, and then get yourself to the place where you feel good, where you feel good. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. You know how much I love you guys. I want you all to find like the ultimate happiness in your life. Um, all of you, and myself included. You know, I feel like we're all one big soul family, even if it's the first time you've been here. It's like my gods already knew you were coming. So I thank you for, you know, keeping my channel alive through your donations. You know, I'm so grateful for them. Through your thumbs up, if you like it. You know, I always say don't give a thumbs up if you don't like it, you know, if it doesn't resonate. But don't give it a thumbs down just because, whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of work. And I think the more we learn to respect each other's time and work and all that, the better off the world is. I'm not saying agree with me. I'm just saying don't do something like below the belt because you don't agree. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. You know, you're helping it. I'm seeing that Eight of Swords like, whoosh, like just taking off, like into the stratosphere. And I feel like what it does is it helps the people that maybe otherwise wouldn't have had an opportunity to watch it get some clarity, to know that there's love other than, you know, maybe some asshole. I don't know. Anyway, I thank you for all of that. And I look forward to, you know, what lies ahead. It looks good for you. It really does look good. So I love you. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye bye.